Here are the crypto top headlines covered in this video. Ethereum ETF sell-off signals more trouble, says 10x Research. Next, here's what's behind the altcoin weakness according to Pantera Capital portfolio manager Cosmo's Jiang. Also, Mt. Gox still has 90,000 Bitcoin, valued at roughly $6 billion. Welcome to Crypto Top Headlines, where there's no clickbait thumbnails or titles, and no speeches on my opinions, just bringing crypto's news to you. I would greatly appreciate it if you would click on the like and subscribe buttons, as well as the notification bell. It does help support the channel, so thank you in advance for doing so. Now, on to these headlines. Our first top headline, Ethereum ETF sell-off signals more trouble, says 10x Research. According to insights from 10x Research, the recent launch of Ethereum ETFs triggered a sell-off and revealed shifting market dynamics. The long-awaited launch of spot Ether exchange-traded funds, which brought optimism to the market, quickly led to a sell-off and subsequent decline in the price of Ether. According to the latest 10x Research report, this sell-off trend closely follows a familiar pattern seen by previous crypto ETF launches, including spot Bitcoin ETFs. Speaking with Cointelegraph, Marcus Thielen, the founder of 10x Research, explained that many traders anticipated Ethereum ETFs would capture 20% of Bitcoin ETF inflows. However, they overlooked potential billion-dollar outflows from Grayscale and the tendency for exchange listings to trigger sell-the-news reactions. Additionally, the crypto market is entering a seasonally weak period. Market reaction. The approval and launch of spot Ether ETFs coincided with the first BTC distributions from Mt. Gox, fueling the fire as selling pressure grew in the market. According to the 10x report, Grayscale's $9 billion Ethereum trust experienced significant outflows, hemorrhaging $481 million on day one and $326 million on day two. In contrast, other ETF issuers such as Bitwise recorded $204 million in inflows on day one, largely from the venture capital firm Pantera Capital. Although this suggests a mixed sentiment in the market, Pantera's apparent quick sell-off of its seed investment indicates a lack of confidence in sustained growth per the report. Ethereum versus Bitcoin ETF. The report expresses a bearish outlook on Ether, indicating that it was overbought before the much-anticipated ETF launch. Ethereum might be the weakest link, where fundamentals, new users, revenues, etc. have been stagnant or lower. The price of ETH has fallen almost 8% over the last 24 hours as price stabilizes around $3,181 following market uncertainty. The 10x report explains that while BTC enjoys the status of digital gold, Wall Street traders struggle to define ETH's unique value proposition. While tech investments are often risky, Wall Street people usually don't place bets on things they don't understand. Is Solana overtaking Ethereum? According to a July 23rd report, 10x Research revealed a stochastic indicator showing ETH at the top of its range, suggesting a possible market top. A reading above 90% is frequently associated with a correction, while a level below 15% has indicated lows to buy. With a current reading of 87% from 92%, Ethereum appears on its way to a lower level. The report also highlights the shift from ETH to Solana as meme coin issuance flocks to the Solana blockchain, but not ETH. The report warns investors that further declines could follow, with the potential overhang from Mt. Gox, the upcoming United States earnings season, and weak seasonals for August and September. Let me pause here for a moment. If you're getting value out of this video, please click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Our next top headline, here's what's behind the altcoin weakness according to Pantera Capital portfolio manager Cosmo Jiang. Digital assets-focused investment firm Pantera Capital is highlighting key reasons for why they believe the altcoin market is depressed. In its latest blockchain letter, Pantera Capital portfolio manager Cosmo Jiang says that macroeconomic conditions are hurting the crypto market, along with fears over a supply overhang and an increase in altcoin projects. Jiang also says that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's recent actions against blockchain development company Consensus and decentralized exchange Uniswap over alleged securities law violations created regulatory uncertainty for alt projects. We point to a few macro-related and crypto-specific reasons for the decline. The main macro headwind in early April was the markets began repricing a scenario of higher for longer rates due to a still strong economy and high inflation, in contrast to the prior view that there would be a rapid cut in rates. On the crypto side, the markets were weighed down primarily due to fears of a supply overhang. For Bitcoin, the German government began liquidating its $3 billion position, and the timeline of the $9 billion Mt. Gox distributions was confirmed. Long-tail tokens have faced supply headwinds both from the increase in new token launches, diversifying investors' attention and limited capital, as well as ongoing vesting of private investors from newly launched tokens over the last year. In addition, SEC investigations into Consensus and Uniswap created some uncertainty for certain protocols. Jiang says that Bitcoin and Ethereum have significantly outperformed the broader crypto market so far in 2024. Overall, breadth has been narrow, and there has been meaningful underperformance year-to-date across the broader crypto landscape relative to Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is analogous to the dynamic in equities this year, the Magnificent Seven versus the rest. To help illustrate this point, we have included below the distributions of returns for the top 400 tokens by market capitalization this year. Bitcoin is trading for $65,314 at time of writing, up 1.6% in the last 7 days. Meanwhile, Ethereum is trading for $3,327 at time of writing, down nearly 2% in the last week. Our next top headline: Mt. Gox still has 90,000 Bitcoin valued at roughly $6 billion. The infamous collapse of the Mt. Gox exchange occurred in 2014, and creditors have been waiting for reimbursement for over a decade. Mt. Gox still has a whopping 90,000 Bitcoin valued at roughly $6 billion as investors and speculators weigh the effects the sell-off will have on the Bitcoin market. Data from Arkham Intelligence indicates the last transaction made from Mt. Gox occurred on July 24, 2024 at 6:50 UTC and contained roughly 382 Bitcoin valued at approximately $25 million sent to Bitstamp. Mt. Gox sell-off triggers fear, uncertainty, and doubt. News of the Mt. Gox sell-off has created fear, uncertainty, and doubt among market participants during the last several weeks, with the $8.2 billion question coming down to whether or not the Mt. Gox creditors, who have been waiting over 10 years for reimbursement, will sell their holdings. According to a recent Reddit poll conducted in the Mt. Gox insolvency subreddit, 56% of the 467 creditors polled do not plan on selling their Bitcoin holdings, while 20%, or 88 individuals, plan to sell their holdings. The remaining respondents indicated they plan on selling a portion of their Bitcoin while choosing to hold the remainder. The findings of the Reddit poll were further corroborated by data from CryptoQuant founder Kai-Young Ju. The quantitative analyst explained that following the distribution of funds to Kraken users on July 23, 2024, there has been no significant spike in hourly spot trading volume dominance or BTC outflows on Kraken. On-chain analyst Runner XBT echoed a similar sentiment, explaining that only those traders with paper hands will sell their Bitcoin reimbursement funds and contribute to selling pressure, while those who understand the value of the scarce decentralized asset will continue to hold their funds. However, financial analyst Jacob King disagrees with this analysis, arguing that up to 99% of the Mt. Gox creditors will sell their Bitcoin, driving Bitcoin's price into bear market territory due to the massive selling pressure and low organic demand. Bitcoin's price action. Despite the billions in potential sell pressure coming from the Mt. Gox bankruptcy reimbursements, the price of Bitcoin has been fairly resilient. Following a bevy of political developments, Bitcoin hit a recent high of around $68,000 and is currently trading at around $65,000 despite the ongoing Mt. Gox reimbursement. So this concludes Crypto Top Headlines. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you all for watching Crypto Top Headlines, bringing crypto's news to you.